It is Monday. It is my last full day of school, and it's not even a full day of school because two of my professors have now canceled class because, as you guys saw, the weather, and it's actually pretty bad. Like, there's not that much snow, but there's a lot of wind, and that could also, oh my goodness, that could also mean that the buses will stop working. If the buses stop tracking around town, then classes are canceled. So only one of my classes is still in session, which is my weightlifting class. So I'm headed there right now. And that's my last time meeting with him. Like, I don't have a final or anything. So it's not too bad. And I don't mind, driving in this little bit of snow and wind and rain. Because one last time, well, I have finals next week, but hopefully it doesn't snow next week and anything gets postponed. But there's a good bit of snow here. It's supposed to get worse as the day progresses. So I think that's why my professors are like, okay, class is canceled because we don't want you here or out on the roads if, it does start to get bad. And it's already pretty bad. Like, the roads are already really slick. So if it gets any colder, this water that's on the road is going to turn into ice, and it's just going to be bad. So I'm kind of glad I'm going to get out before that happens. So I'm just going to go to my weightlifting class, do my 1 rep max for my squats, and then I'm going to head down to Wilkesboro, which there's no ever snow there, and see if I can get a good workout in on this snowy, gloomy day. But, it's December 2nd, so it's that time of year to celebrate Christmas, and this is the weather that comes with it here. So let's get this day started. Headed down to hopefully Wilkesboro where it's not snowing. This is my first time driving in like real snow, but it's just snow flurries, but it is starting to stick bad. Like, it's starting to stick on things. So right here is not so bad, but where main campus is, like, there's like at least half an inch of snow already. And there was like almost no snow on the ground when I got there. There's snow in cars, and it's still snowing flurries right now. So I'm just glad to be leaving right now, because if you guys don't know, which I didn't know this either, whenever it snows and it doesn't stick, it makes the ground wet, like the road wet. So if the day is supposed to progressively get colder, it turns into ice, which means it turns into black ice, which means the roads are very dangerous. So I'm headed out before that happens, because that's actually what they estimate or guess for it to happen. I was gonna get coffee, but since I'm going to the gym, I'm just gonna drink my pre-workout. Ew. There's like something in my teeth, and it was bugging me. But anywho, let's just go to the gym and get warm. All right, so the first thing I did when I got to the gym was go ahead and did my compound movement of the day, which was a sumo deadlift, and I am just putting on my straps here. I have the worst grip strength, so these really, really help me in order to be able to lift heavier weights. When doing these, you want to make sure you're keeping your spine in a neutral position, in line from your hips all the way up to the top of your head. And you want to pull up, and then you want to contract your glutes, because you want to be lifting from the glutes and the legs, and not from the lower back or from the arms. Next up is a dumbbell hip thrust. I wanted to do the normal hip thrust with the barbell, but my gym was really busy around this time, I'm assuming because of the holiday weekend, but I'm not quite sure. But I just went ahead and did these. You want to make sure that you're squeezing your glutes at the top, make sure you're not arching your back, make sure that your knees are in line with your heels, and your heels are where your weight is and not in your toes.
what you could say is another compound movement, but I feel this is more of a glute-focused, hamstring-focused workout, is Romanian deadlifts or RDLs. I used my lifting straps for these as well because, like I said, my grip strength sucks. For these, some of the cues you might want to use is pushing your butt towards the back wall, bending your knees slightly, keeping your back in a straight line, just like in the deadlifts. And yeah, just make sure they're slow and controlled movements, and also squeeze at the top, squeezing your glutes. Make sure that most of the movement is coming from the legs and not from the arms or lower back. Moving right along to the hip abductions. These are pretty self-explanatory, except for instead of sitting on the seat, I am now using my arms more so to elevate my booty off of the seat. This just more helps to work the glutes a little bit more than the abductors, but your abductors are definitely still working during this move. But like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. Last move I am doing for this workout is prone, which means lying down, leg curls. I am doing them pretty basic. For the first couple of sets, I was doing a snap up and then a slow eccentric movement, but I decided just to go ahead and do them the old-fashioned way. Just make sure they're controls, don't lock out your knees, that will hurt, and yeah.
So that was my workout, and it was a pretty good workout. I have lost my good glute band at the gym. They don't know where it's at. I'm pretty sure someone stole it because it was like amazing. So now I have this like one that I got from Amazon that's just like poop. It does not work. It like stretched out and it's just crappy. So I don't know. It was just like, I have a really hard time activating my glutes. So whenever I do glute focused workouts, I really need my glute band in order to activate my glutes and to get a good workout in. Because if not, I'm going to use my quads or my lower back. And today I felt it more in my lower back than in my quads, but not as much in the glutes as I would want to. But that's all right. That's okay. Life is life. We'll just have to keep going. You know, it's still a good workout. I'm already at almost my calorie goal for the day. And the bad thing about that, like, it's good that I have worked out that much already before it's like just turned noon, but I haven't eaten anything today, so that's not very good. But anyways, I'm heading home and I'm gonna make some food and probably eggs because I'm gonna eat some protein. I don't have any protein shakes, so I need to eat a good bit of protein. And I will show you guys what I eat, and yeah, it's kind of good. But it also, last time I made it, I put ground white pepper in it, and it was disgusting. So like the thought of eating it again makes me vomit, but I know that like when I don't put that ground white pepper in it, it'll taste fine. So I will show you guys what I cook when I get home. Come here. Oh goodness. Come here. Say it's too cold, Mom. Come here. She's like, it's like cold stuff on my face. Oh, peace. What are you doing? Come here. Harley. Oh, God. Come here, Dixie. Come here. Come bring your ball to me. Bring your ball. All right, so my goal right now is to clean up all of this. This is like years, I feel like, worth of junk. But it's like mostly all for the gym. So let's go ahead and clean this all up and get it inside. Cleaning out my car, I went ahead and went inside and just started to cook. I was starving at this point. I just didn't want to wait anymore. So I'm going ahead and chopping up some tomatoes, putting them in a bowl, and then I do chop up some onion and put that in a bowl as well. And I mix some cheese, and I think I did spinach, and what else did I put in there? I did one whole egg, and then just like
probably equivalent to 3 egg whites in there. And yeah, I'm struggling. I don't know how to cook. I also stir it with the knife like that. Let's just not talk about it. Now I'm like super up close and personal to you guys, but yes. What do you want? Usually while I eat, whether it's breakfast or lunch or whatever I eat during the day, hold on a second. All right, so usually when I'm eating, I usually will start to edit my workout videos for Instagram. I will start to edit a YouTube video if I have one to edit. I will work on new workout programs, post on Instagram, watch some TV. Sometimes I write in my little journal. It just kind of depends. Like, I kind of do a bunch of different things, but usually it's kind of work related or schoolwork. Sometimes I'll do schoolwork. Most of the time I won't because, you know, I just got home from school. But I just showed you guys what I'm eating: a banana and my eggs. No white ground pepper this time, but I'm gonna show you guys right here the MyFitnessPal, the macros for my eggs. It's actually not that bad. I really would probably eat something else. I mean, I have a banana. I didn't put the banana on there yet. Well, maybe it's on there by now, but I don't know. I haven't put it on there myself, but it was like under 300 calories, which I'm trying to eat to lose weight, so it's not bad. But I like to have my breakfast, especially since it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I like it to be more of a higher calorie diet or calorie meal. But anyways, this is what I'm eating, and I'm gonna work. Probably I'm actually gonna work on my phone, edit my Instagram video. Oh, that's a lot better. And watch some TV. So I'm gonna do that, watch some TV, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I know this is horrible lighting, but I totally forgot to end the vlog yesterday that I filmed. So I'm gonna include some of the footage that I recorded tonight for my new intro for my channel. So if you're interested to see the new intro and also all of like the back, like the behind the scenes, make sure you guys are watching this video.